Hello and welcome. My name is Kyle FtW and welcome back to another episode of my Minecraft 1.21 playthrough. This is episode number... I think this is actually episode 80, which is absolutely awesome. In the last episode, we did a lot of base work, including, well, not really base work, I guess. I mean, technically it is still base work, but we went ahead and started building the path in our base, which was a lot of fun. And today we're going to be continuing on with this project and doing that for the rest of this episode. Now, you guys seem to really like the idea of, or really like this project. In the last episode, I got a lot of support, which is absolutely awesome. And I, of course, am very, very, very excited to continue working on this for you guys here in this episode. So, again, I just thought that it came together really, really nicely. And we're just going to jump straight into it. There's no point in wasting any time. And yeah, so again, let me go back up to our area real quick. Because in the last episode, we talked about what we wanted to do with this particular build. And there's a lot of really, really awesome ideas that came out of it. So let me go ahead and head up here. And when I can give you guys like a overlook of this area, I can actually tell you what I think I want to do. In the last episode, we kind of looked down and we were like, how cool would it be if we made this entire area like a bamboo biome? And I was like, that's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna have some waterfalls. We're gonna have bamboo. Let me see if I can get my spyglass. I don't know where I would have left that. It's probably been gone. It's probably been hidden for a really, really long time. But let me see if it might be in my house. It's not there. If I head up here, it's not in there. Oh, I think I actually know where it is. Let's see if my memory is serving me well, or if I forgot. Please move, cows. No, I was stuck right there. Okay, please move. Thank you. Okay, let's see. Because I think the best way for me to explain it, like, I mean, the cursor works, of course, but I think the best way for me to explain everything is to actually zoom in. There we go. Okay, I am, of course, using Optifine to be able to have shaders on and stuff, but that's literally it. I don't have any, like, zoom in mod or anything. It's all vanilla, except we have shaders. So just wanted to make that disclaimer there as well. Okay, so now that we're here, so I want this entire area over here to be covered in bamboo. And same thing goes for up here in this area on this hill. So it's going to be quite a big project. It's probably going to take us like 4 or 5 episodes to complete, but it's going to be worth it. And then I think I'm going to have a waterfall coming off of there, and maybe a waterfall coming off of there, and it's going to look absolutely awesome. So in order for us to do that and to make a proper bamboo biome, I think we need to head over in that direction. I believe quite a ways to find that particular biome that we're looking for, which I think it's called just a bamboo forest. And there's a very particular block that I want that we can't really get anywhere else. So now it shouldn't be a huge travel, but it'll definitely take up some of this episode for sure. Okay, well, it's not quite nighttime yet, so we'll just watch the fish for a minute. This fish tank that we've had for a ton of episodes. I just love them. They look so cool. Okay. Again, I'm all about bringing life to my base, and so far I think it looks absolutely awesome. So, do I want to take my horse? Yeah, sure. We haven't taken our horse anywhere in a while. And now we actually can. Just took a little bit of damage. No big deal. Okay. Am I trapped in my own base? No, I shouldn't be. Yeah, I'm good. Okay, might take a little bit of damage, but I think it should be okay. Oh gosh. Come on, go down. Yeah, we have this. I'm really stuck. Okay, might have to adjust that. Cool. See, this is the perk in its own right with the horse. We don't have to worry about doing anything like that anymore. Or, I misspoke. We don't have to worry about going through the water with the horse over there anymore, which is obviously very, very good. So again, I'm trying to remember where this biome is. I don't think it's too far away. But it also could be really far away. I wish I remembered where it was. But we'll try and do a big loop. If we can. Because I honestly feel like it was kind of over here. My mind could be failing me a little bit, but I don't remember it being far away. I mean, if we can't find it in like 5 minutes or so, we'll probably... Okay, well, that's an acacia biome. So that's obviously not the right way. Part of me feels like it was over here. Because, like, I know we found it. I just can't remember when. Or how long ago it was. I mean, that is kind of promising. But I don't think that was it. So let's keep going around. Okay, maybe this way? I mean, so far all I see is jungle. Jungle, jungle, jungle. Same thing over here. Just a bunch of jungle. Okay, maybe I was wrong. But maybe we can make the block I'm thinking of. I'd have to look it up though. And we also have to find the resources to do it, which you might not have easy access to. So definitely have to do some investigating. Okay. Oh, there's a lot of water over here. Okay, so let me go ahead and hop off. And we'll just lead them out of here. Man, I love having that mob farm over there. It's like a beacon. Well, and also having a really high FPS. Or render distance, I mean. Okay, well... Oh, sorry, horse. I did not mean to do that. I'm sorry. It's okay, I did like 1 damage to it. Oh, dang, look at that. That's kind of cool. As we almost jump into this crevice. I love it. Absolutely love our base. I think I say it every episode. But it took a lot of work. It took a lot of work to build it. I mean, again, we're at episode 80. Taking us 80 episodes. And we're still doing a lot of building. That's kind of the amazing thing when you think about it. That, like, if you look at, like, the big, like, Minecraft YouTubers and stuff, you know, and they build those super giant projects, they've been playing this game for probably, you know, to build those really big projects, they've played for probably the amount of time that this series has taken. in some cases. Which is just wild to me. Okay, let's go ahead and get that guy. And okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and stop real quick, and I'm gonna look up how to build this particular block, and I'll see you guys in a second. Okay, guys, so we are back, and it's called Puzzle. So that's the block that I was trying to think of, but I couldn't think of it. And it does spawn naturally in the world, but you can't craft it. So what we have to do is, the only way to get it, or get a lot of it, is to get 4 spruce saplings together. And I did know that. I just wasn't sure if, like, you could craft it or something, and you can't. So we need to find, I think we did a big exploration where we found some spruce saplings. At least I hope so. Because I think we set on a mission to get every tree in the game. Maybe that was in like a very, very old Minecraft world. Okay, don't have anything in there. Okay. Well, looks like we might need to go on a little bit of an adventure. Yeah, we definitely don't. Yeah, we definitely don't have any. Okay. Well, we probably could potentially do without, but I kind of wanted to add a little. I kind of wanted to add it in. So, you know what we'll do? Well, let's go and find it. Let's do an adventure. Why not? Doesn't hurt anything. We only have to do it once, and it's a very, very likely chance that we'll just stumble upon it pretty quickly. So let me go ahead and grab my boat. And what else do I need? I wanted to build myself a bed, a temporary bed. So let's put a lot of this stuff in here for now. While we go exploring, probably should restock on some of the food here that I have. 42 should be plenty, because I don't think it's going to be that far away. But again, if I'm going to do a project, I want to make sure I do it right. And I want to have puzzle throughout the base. And so we need it. So let me go, and I probably have an extra bed somewhere. But because I feel like that would be something that I would do, is make an extra bed. So let's go ahead and check over here first. And if we can't find one, then we will just head down to the sheep farm and craft one. Okay. I guess I don't have one, which is not a problem. And I think it's good that we have this. Can we reach this guy? No, sadly, we can't. But yeah, I haven't uploaded a Minecraft video since all of the crazy Minecraft hype happened, or the Minecraft movie stuff that happened. That is a very crazy thing with that. I didn't watch the movie, of course. Part of it is because I'm 24 and don't really, and it didn't look good to me. It didn't look like a good movie. I think the movie isn't good. It's just a really great meme. So people are crazy about it. Which I can understand. I don't mind memes, but it just wasn't for me. As a 24-year-old guy, that movie is definitely, at least in my opinion, it's made for a younger audience, which I am not. So, okay. I'm not old or anything, but I'm definitely not young. Like, I would take, if I had kids, I'd take my kids to that movie, not you know, I'd take them to see the movie, not like willingly go watch it myself. So, okay, anyways, I digress. But there was so many things that came out of that, so many memes, so many like weird like trends, which was definitely going to happen. I think that movie was made to be a meme. Like, I'm not even kidding. I think that movie was like, let's make the most memeable movie we possibly can. That also is in the Minecraft universe. I'm almost convinced. But maybe not. Maybe they were like genuinely like, I want to make this movie really badly because I think it would be awesome. But I have no idea. So anyways, let's go ahead and head out to find a spruce tree biome, which hopefully this doesn't take us like a really long time. If it does, I may do some edits, but I think we actually found one not all that long ago. And I think we might actually be heading the wrong way, potentially. I'm going to head straight off in that direction for a little while. And, I mean, there's a possibility that we'll stumble across that bamboo biome faster than we think. If it's even this way, which it very well might not be. Also, you guys might be like, well, why aren't you taking your horse? That would make things a lot faster. And you are right, but water. Water is a huge problem when it comes to horses. And so, you know, when we're doing this exploration, that could take us a really long way. I don't like to use my horse. It's okay if like for short-term travel, but long-term travel, it's really not that great at the end of the day. And plus we have to go through all this dense foliage here, which a horse does not do very well. So yeah, those are the only reasons why. And look at that, we already found water. Okay, so because we already found water, I think I'm gonna head over here to the right. And I believe that on the other side of our base, over that way, is where we found a lot of cool biomes. I think one of those was, of course, the spruce tree biome. And also, I don't necessarily love, like, I love our base, of course, but I don't necessarily love jungle biomes because they are really dense, and so it's hard to see things. And I mean, that's true for most of the forest biomes in this game, but I kind of like getting out into the open so I can actually see. Alright, let's keep on heading over this way. Got some huge spruce trees here. Or jungle trees, I mean. Yeah, it even seems like to get Podzol, you can't because they do spawn naturally in the giant bamboo biomes, but I think you have to. But I think that's it. They spawn naturally. They don't spawn just anywhere, which means that you have to do the spruce method. So I can't plant a bunch of bamboo down and then place bone meal down and it'll turn into Podzol underneath. It's very exclusive. Oh wow, look at this cave. It's kind of awesome. I might get the coordinates for this. Can come explore that if we run out of diamonds, which we might even need to do that anyway. Because we haven't gone mining in a while, but we probably should at some point. Hey, we can still see our base from here. Thanks to this beautiful new PC. Well, I guess it's not new anymore. This older new PC. Yeah, this PC is super cool because I can, whenever I wanted to upgrade it, I can. I don't have to worry about not being able to. And I can even upgrade it to the best and newest graphics card. I won't do that for a really long time, but I always have the option, which is really cool. I think I can even put multiple graphics cards in this PC. I don't know though. I don't even know if you can even do that. But I think we need to head over that way. I mean, there's a little island over there. I mean, either way, at some point, we're going to have to really do a ton of, like, rail work and rail lines. Because I found a village, but it's, like, super, super, super far away. I mean, in fact, there were times where I thought about doing a whole new series because of how far away the villagers are and how long it took us to find them. But we did eventually find them. I would just have to import all of my screenshots over to this PC. Okay, so I'm going to get a little bit closer to these islands, and then I might head back over that way. Ooh, I see a tree. But it looks like just a continuation of a jungle biome, which is pretty cool. Ooh, that might be it. That might actually be the biome I'm thinking of. Which means that we don't actually have to. Oh, yeah, that's 100% it. Oh, yeah, for sure. What the heck? What was that? Anyway, whatever. Heck yeah, man. Perfect. So we should be able to find a lot of podzol here. And maybe even be able to get a whole bunch of bamboo as well. But let's see. F3. Bamboo jungle. There it is. Heck yeah. Fantastic. Okay. That's exactly what I wanted. We're probably going to need, like... Geez, I don't know. I'll probably grab, like, 2 or 3 stacks of it if I can. It's going to look so awesome. How lucky was that we found this? I was like, I swear. And that's how I know about it, because I think we've been over here before in prior episodes. It's been a while, so I didn't remember. Because I've been doing this series now for, I believe, 4 years? Maybe 5 years? It's been a long time. I started this series during COVID. Like, when the lockdowns and stuff were going on. So, all the way back in, like, 2022 is when or 2020 was when I started this channel. And it started off as a walkthrough channel, and then it turned into a Minecraft channel. Or not a walkthrough channel. It started off as a Call of Duty Zombies channel, actually. And then it turned into a Minecraft channel. Awesome. Okay, well, we have 2 stacks. Let's get up to 3 stacks and we'll call it good. Oh my gosh, it's insane. Now, just in case, I'm going to grab all of this here. Okay, that should be good for now. But just in case it's not enough, I'm going to go ahead and screenshot where this is. And now we know. We can always come back if we need to. But let me go ahead and go to bed. Such a lucky find. As we let the sunset go down over the lake, over the ocean. And we come out of it with a ridiculous amount of bamboo. And also a couple of stacks of puzzle. Now, what we're going to be doing with that particular section is we are going to, I believe home is that way. What we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing like mixing in puzzle with grass and then, you know, maybe having like sections of it. Again, this is going to be a pretty big project, guys. Probably our biggest project of this series. Up to this point. And that's going to be useful biome over there. In case we want to build anything with whatever you call it. I can't remember the name of it. Anyway, we've been over there a couple times. Terracotta. That's it. Okay, so I think we actually need to go over this desert. Getting home can always be a little bit of a pain. So I actually think, so that we can kind of have more time in this episode, I think I might actually edit until we get home. And I will see you guys in a second. All right, guys, we are back. So we are almost home. We are very, very close. You guys can see we are right here. Now, I swear, this render distance has helped me so many different times. Or has helped me so much. Like, in this one episode alone, that was actually the first time we've done some exploring since the last since I got the new PC. But I mean, 2 different times it helped us in this episode. It pointed us out to the bamboo biome, and it pointed us out to the to our base here. And I'm actually really happy I made that mob farm where I did, because that's like the landmark. It's kind of ugly up there, but oh well. You do what you have to do. And this terrain over here is just terrible. Anyway. Okay. So this is fantastic. Now we are back at our base. And we can begin building this area, which I have to kind of mentally figure out how I want to do it. I think the first thing we probably should do is we should probably place the waterfalls first. But actually, no, that would be a bad idea, because we kind of need, never mind. Because if we place those down first, what's going to happen is if we do any adjustments with like placing puzzle down or something, it's going to mess up the entire thing. So I think first things first, let's go ahead and we have so much bamboo, it's crazy. Let me go ahead and get some puzzle here. Let me use the 40 first. And let's start. I think it makes sense to actually do over here first. So I think I want to start it over. Well, I think I want to start it where the birch trees are. So I think I want to start this entire area here. So let me get a line of torches. What the heck? That was weird. I don't know what happened right there. But anyways, let's go ahead and place these down here. So I think this is where I want the biome to stop. Okay. Which means that starting over here, we need a barrier of... We need to start doing some puzzle plantings. So let me grab my hoe. Start getting rid of all of this. Same thing goes for these trees. Okay. All right, and then what we need to do next is, I think, again, I want to place like pockets of podzol, not just podzol in like random places, like not really terraform with it exactly, but like do it in random places. So like, for example, let's break a little, probably like this size, and we'll fill that in with the podzol, and then we'll take like a bit of a break, and then we'll like do another, like maybe a smaller pocket right here, which I don't think is any smaller actually. Okay. And then we'll do one more. Probably we'll do, I don't know. Maybe let's do another one over here, like a smaller one. Like so. Okay. So we're just going to keep doing this for a while. And then we just place bamboo all over the place. And then we'll do maybe a little bit, like a miniature one. Like maybe right here. Okay. Let's go ahead and do that. Okay. I'm actually glad I have this bed here. This is going to be, we're going to be living down here for a while because of how big this project is going to be. Okay, so yeah, again, just placing random podzol areas, and I think that's probably good. Now we need to start wrapping back over this way. Yeah, sure, that's fine. We can do a podzol area here. Kind of started it, so might as well just place it down. Probably going to need a lot more now that I'm thinking about it. We've already used over a stack. Okay, but again, let's start getting, now that we have a couple of these areas done and ready to go, we can start getting a little bit of a feel, or I can kind of show you guys how this is going to look. So again, we need to start, well, we actually probably need to start the line of torches, don't we? So, yeah. It's okay, we'll just do this side for now. So now it's just literally place. Place, 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 place. So what this is going to do is, I mean, of course, we have to make it so that we can actually traverse. But essentially, we're just going to follow the natural kind of way that the land goes to a certain degree. Like, I think at this point, we'll probably cut it off and start kind of squeezing ourselves back in. Let me just fill this entire area in with bamboo. So as I said, when I mean a big project, I mean a big project. It's about time. It's about time we've done a big project. Now, my rule for Minecraft is that if something takes longer than 3 episodes, like we're gonna probably be doing this for 3 consistent episodes, then we'll take a break and then come back to it. Okay, we don't want to make sure any blocks are left uncovered. Okay. And then, yeah, you guys can see it's coming together a little bit. Now, of course, it doesn't look super, super good right now because it's kind of in the early stages, but like, I mean, for example, like this area, we're going to kind of have the barrier be densely packed. Okay, again, now we need to start going back in. Let me go ahead and fill this guy in here. We have a perfect amount, which is fantastic. Okay, so we're going to stop at that point. And let's go back and let's look at how this is kind of coming together a little bit. Okay. I mean, it's going to look pretty bad for a second until it grows more. But let's get... Do I have any? Yeah, I do. I have a lot of dirt. Okay, so let's go ahead and fill this in. I'm going to have to place those torches back. But what I wanted to do was I wanted to just get a line of torches going. And let's go ahead and get another little podzol area back here. I think I'm going to have like this be the way for us to get through. So I'm going to leave it empty. But we can, this is over here is all game. Yeah, it's a little big. That's okay. It's all good. I can place bamboo all over here. Actually, those ones aren't going to grow all the way, so I'm going to get rid of them. That one should grow all the way. Okay, keep it going. Now we need to get rid of all of these torches. And we can place down the rest of the podzol. Or the rest of the bamboo. We're probably going to need so much more. But that's okay. Okay, I think that's where I'm going to leave it. And then again, I wanted this to kind of be the way out of here. So, you break down a 4x or a 2x. And that should be it. Okay, so that's just kind of half of it. Now, it's going to look a little bit janky and a little bit weird until all the bamboo grows to its full height. But once it does, I think it's going to look so awesome. In fact, I might need to put another... No, I think that's good. Because we're going to wrap around starting here. And then we'll follow against this area. Okay. And I don't think that... Oh, okay, we can walk through it, so it doesn't really matter that if we have that or not. Okay, regardless... Oh, it's looking so awesome. Now, just think about how it's going to look when it's all finished, though. Like, it's going to look so cool. So we need to... Actually, we need to keep going because we're going to have this covered. And then we need to go over here and have all that covered. Okay, so getting a lay of the land here. So we will continue to head over this way, all the way to this ridge. So let's get another podzol area planted down. Yeah, I'm starting to find that the bigger ones look better than ones that are not big. So, got my shovel back. And we'll place this down. And I'm all for doing things kind of in a random, all over the place order. We only have 1 stack left. Okay. Sweet. Now on these smaller areas, I'm thinking maybe we'll do like... maybe something like this. Like, let's go down a level. And something like that, maybe? And then let's go maybe over a little bit and then down. Again, I'm kind of trying to use the land that we have to our advantage already. Okay, so let's do this first. Okay. And then let's go down a level. Let's go ahead and break all of these down. Okay, like that. And then do we want to start curving over as well? Maybe, yeah, maybe I do. At least to like maybe here. Okay. Okay, and then we need to break all of this down too. Yeah, see, I'm thinking we're going to need more. I think we're going to need a lot more. Okay, and we'll leave that like that. Does that look good? We'll have to actually go up and look at it from above our base to really get a good idea. Okay. Should we... Yeah, let's start placing bamboo down. Because this area is pretty much done over here. I can't remember if that in that biome, like, the bamboo was spread out or if it literally covered every single block. I have no idea. Oh, it's coming together. Just a little bit at a time. Yeah, see, this is a little bit easier. Doing it on the smaller areas. I think I want to have some, like, jungle trees as well. Like, I don't want it to feel so cramped. Which is part of the reasoning behind the waterfalls. Is that it'll be, like, areas where there's no bamboo at all. Okay, and then again, I also need to make sure that there's areas where there's no bamboo, or not bamboo, sorry, no puzzle as well, because if you look at these at the biome that we were just in, there's not puzzle everywhere. There's some spots where there's not any. Fantastic. Okay, so that is kind of the first phase. Now I think it's actually okay for us to place a waterfall down. I think I want one of them to be right here. So let me go ahead and break into this a little bit. That probably was actually a little bit too far. Fantastic. Okay. So let me place. I'm actually sure that's fine where it is. Okay, let's place another little puzzle area. Oops. Here. Okay. And then our first waterfall will be here. So we need to head back to our base and grab some buckets with some water in them. As we do, I don't even know where my buckets are, if I'm being honest. Oh, it started to rain. That's okay. Also, it'll give us a good look at it from above, too. Which is definitely an important piece. Okay. Oh yeah, buckets. My brain. I was like, why did we come up here again? It was to grab the buckets. There they are. We probably need at least 2. Now again, I'm a bit of a realist when it comes to this game. Like, we could maybe make like a unique biome. Oh, that would be, ooh. I have a potential good idea. So we are in a jungle biome. And obviously, and as much of a realist as I am, when it comes to this game, it could potentially be really cool to build some custom palm trees. Just like sporadically in this area, if you know what I mean. Okay, how's that gonna... Okay, so now what I want to do is I want to make it look a little bit more natural. Instead of like that kind of way it does. And I think that is pretty much all I can do. Yeah, I think that's all I can do. Maybe I'll do that. Nope, that doesn't look good. Ooh, it's coming together. Okay, so now again, not to make it feel so cramped, we're gonna leave this kind of empty. Maybe this is a custom palm tree spot. But then let's go back up. I don't want to make it look so uniform. Because again, nature is not uniform. Nature is not uniform at all, actually. It's very random. Which is why, when I place the puzzle down and stuff, I make sure that it's placed in a as random of a way that I can come up with. Okay. Nice. Okay, so I have 2 stacks. I'm like, are we already almost out of bamboo? The answer is technically yes, but we also have absolutely plenty. So, like, we need to place some here. All the way down to water level. Now, I may actually do some sand, maybe. Like, on this last layer. Haven't quite decided that yet. Okay, so let's do... I think that's enough, actually, to be frankly honest. Let's go around this way a little bit. One more way around. And we'll call it good. Right about now. Okay. So... Alright, now we need to go back in the water. We need to come back around over here. And it's actually going to be a little tricky because this is a little bit higher up. So if we're going to place Podzol, we're going to need to do like kind of row by row. Which does make this kind of tricky. I mean, but we made a lot of progress this episode. Surprisingly, I thought we were going to be a lot slower. But look at this. This is actually kind of looking really cool. It's so dense jungle. I like it. And we definitely need to place some, like... Probably need to place some, like, random Podzol areas. Just kind of around here. Like, it was untouched, but we had to cut down the bamboo. So we could do the tree farm, that type of thing. And then over here, as I said, I'm leaving this a little bit wide open. Because I think the trail of the fences is going to go down and then follow either this route. Yeah, follow this route over here, kind of guiding it against the bamboo. But now that we have it done at ground level, pretty much, it's not, obviously this hasn't all grown yet. Let's go look at it from above. I'm excited. I think it's going to look really, really cool. Oh, I already like how that looks. This could be... the beginning of an awesome project. And I'm closing my eyes and open them. Okay, I think if it was daytime, it'd look better. But nighttime, it's looking pretty cool, I must admit. But let's go to bed real quick and let's look at it in the daylight. I'm so excited. Okay, and the daylight says... Oh, it's looking so good. I like it. And that's just a taste. Part of me wants to do it like all the way down over there too, but I don't want it to be so huge. So I don't want this project to be so giant. But maybe I will. Like where that line is right there with that bamboo, I might fill it in like from there, diagonal to there. You know what I mean? But so far, I think it looks fantastic. And just wait until all of that's fully grown. And then it's also on both sides. It's going to look so freaking awesome. I can't wait. Can't wait. We do have to build it all, though. But I do really like that idea about doing some custom palm trees. I don't know how to build them, but I know that there's plenty of YouTube guides about how to build stuff like that. And of course, if I do end up using that idea, I'll put credit where credit's due. But I also don't want to have like 100 of them because they will take a lot of time to build. Oh, I love it. Again, when they're all fully grown, it's going to look so awesome, I think. Okay, but let's head... I believe it was over here, right? We were looking at kind of how this was shaped. I think that this was the area. Yeah, this was the area that was kind of jetted out, and we're going to go all the way over here. So we can do that. So let's go ahead and do some more puzzle areas. Yeah, that's okay. We can do like 3 bits like that, and then we can do a little bit around. Now, since this is my first huge project in this game, I would love to get some feedback from you guys about what you would prefer, or like what you think would be what you think would be cool. Again, like I do have like some ideas, but if you like leave a suggestion that might be really cool that we could use, then I of course will take that into consideration. I'm very much a team player when it comes to Minecraft, because while I have played this game for a very, very, very long time, I also do like hearing your guys' opinion, because some of you may play this game a lot more than I do. Really, in all reality, I play this game when you guys see a video. So, like, if I didn't upload a video for whatever reason on a specific week, that means I didn't play Minecraft at all that week. So, like, I'm not constantly playing this game, but there's a reason for it. Minecraft has a very high burnout rate. It just does. And I don't want to get burnt out. So I do 1 video a week, and I pretty much leave it at that, because that is that allows me to not get burned out with this game, because I love it and it's a ton of fun. And if you get burned out, again, being burned out is literally the prime example of I'm not having fun with this game anymore. And that's not good. Obviously, nobody wants to get burned out. Like, it's just like if you're like working your regular job. If you get burned out with your regular job, then that's bad. Like, getting burned out is not good. So, okay, and then we'll place the rest of this. Oh man, we're already out. That's crazy. Okay, I think that is what I was. Or maybe, did we want to go all the way down? Yeah, I think we wanted to go all the way down to this point. Let me actually place a torch there so I know where I'm kind of going. Perfect. Okay. So now we actually need to scrounge up some more bamboo, which means, you guessed it, deforesting our base. Like what which we seem to do quite a bit. Oh, actually, I just realized I am a little bit stuck. Unless I go right here. But yeah, guys, I hope you're excited about this project as much as I am. I think it's going to be very, very cool when it's all completed. And even if it's not, which would be sad. I mean, it would be a rewarding project to do. Okay, now that the sun is where it is, let's look at it again. Can I get up here? No, I can't. I just want the... Well. Okay. Oh. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And then it's also going to be on that side, too. So it's like going to go up the mountain. It's going to start down below. Probably like 4 or 5 wide. And then go all the way over to probably, it's going to start down there and go all the way around. Probably about maybe 4 or 5 layers up. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 layers up. It's going to go all the way back around and loop back with that bamboo way over there. So, again, going to look really cool. I have a good feeling about it. I know I've said that way too much this episode. But I'm just kind of, I'm excited. When I get excited, I kind of repeat myself. I can't lie. It's a bad habit. I've been talking in front of a YouTube microphone for like 7.5 years, but it still happens where I'll repeat myself quite a bit, quite often. Okay, so we need to wrap back around over to here and place the rest of this bamboo down. Okay, so let me follow the trail. Perfect. Okay, now I'll fill the rest of this in. And bing, bada, boom. That is where we're going to cut it off. But now that that bamboo's actually right there, we might go a little bit more. Okay, let me go ahead and break that one down. And I think, guys, go ahead and stop my timer. I think that's going to be it. Now I just need to find a good thumbnail image place. Hello. What does he have? Water bottle, baked potatoes. 13 emeralds for an efficiency on breaking 2. It's kind of a waste. Some dyes. We don't have any emeralds, so it doesn't matter. Okay. Well, guys, that is going to be the end of the episode. Again, just need to find a spot to do the outro. Which I think maybe on top of our little fishing hut might be the best spot to do our outro. I mean, it's kind of getting a little bit dark. No, that's not a good spot. Let's head on top of this hill, maybe? Or we need to get even higher. I mean, it is kind of getting dark. Can I climb up? Okay, let me just climb up here. And then we'll climb up on top of the tree. And this is perfect. Okay, but I'm not going to do the outro yet. But we can just admire our base and our escaped cows. How did you guys get out? How did you get out? Did I leave my gate open? I don't know. But yeah, guys, let me know what your thoughts are. Actually, I just realized that when it comes to a thumbnail, maybe I should, instead of actually being up here, maybe I should actually go on top of that hill over there. Because you guys won't be able to see it very well if I do my outro up here. I mean, even if it is the daylight. Okay, yeah, that's probably a good idea. So, let me break this guy down. It's a long time coming. This has been the ugliest part of my base for so long. So, you know, we're an infinite making improvement to our base guy right now with this finally breaking that down. I mean, that's been there for so many episodes. It's crazy. All right, let's head on up. Our waterfall. Yeah, I was thinking about terraforming like the waterfall a little bit, but it actually makes more sense for us not to do that. Okay, let's see how this looks. It looks perfect. All right, guys. Well, that is what I'm going to leave it right there. That's going to do it for another episode of my Minecraft 1.21 playthrough here. Really hope you guys did enjoy this episode 80, kind of a landmark episode as far as the project goes, because this is a big project, and I think it's already coming together looking so freaking awesome. And I think naturally the bamboo is just growing at different heights, which I think is really cool. At least I think so. I mean, I think if it was all at the same height, it'd look a little strange. I mean, even if you look back there at the bamboo that's on our base right now, it is growing at different heights, which is really cool. So, and that's, I think, what makes this look unique without us having to, like, put string down, which would, honestly, in a project like this, I would not put string down because it would be so time consuming. But yeah, again, let me know what you guys' thoughts are about this build. Do you like it? Do you not like it? If you don't like it, that would make me sad because I think it looks really cool. But again, always I'm open to constructive criticism. That's the key word there. But anyways, if you did enjoy this episode, like ratings, always appreciate. Check out any of my other previous episodes of my Minecraft 1.21 playthrough. They will all be linked down below with a new playlist in the description, as well as they will also be at the end of the video for you guys to check out as well. And I will see you all on another Minecraft video very, very soon.